Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at how we can permanently delete files from an operating system. Look at in front of us here are a series of files that I've created, and each file has information in it. Whenever you delete files in your computer, they don't delete themselves permanently. Somewhere they are found, and if we use a data retrieving tool, we are going to get those files. So this is how hackers or people hide or delete files permanently from their operating system. The first thing we are going to be doing is that we are going to look at what is found in each of those files. The first file is pass1.txt. I want to see what is inside. Now, that file contains information which is what I want to learn ethical hacking. So we want to destroy this information here. So what are we going to do? We are going to use a tool called Shred. Let me clear this. We are going to use a tool called Shred. What does Shred do? Let us see. Shred dash dash help is going to give us or direct us on how we can use this tool. The first thing or the first flag here is that it shows us an F flag, which stands for false, meaning that even if you want to permanently delete these files and you don't have the powers, you don't have the administrative power or the root power to delete these files, if you use a dash F, you are going to forcefully delete these files. We have a dash N, which helps to override a file. It gives the number of times in which you want to override the file, meaning that you want to take that file and convert it or and change or and put maybe a series of zeros on that file in a way that that information, if somebody holds or gets that information, he or she will not be able to read that information because you have overridden that information. Now we have a dash U here, which stands for permanently delete that file. Then we have a dash V, which stands for verbose. Verbose here means that we want Shred, or that Shred is going to be showing us progressively what it is doing, how it is overriding the file, or the number of times it did it, and all of that. And then we have a dash Z here, which stands for a series of zeros. You want to override information. You want to change information in a file. You make it in a way that or Shred is going to make it in a way that if somebody takes that information, he will not see it, but he will see but a series of zeros. So without wasting much time, let us start with the first command. I go down here to my desktop. Let me clear my screen to make my work neat. I clear my screen like this. And then take note that we are in the desktop directory. We are in the desktop directory because our files are found in the desktop directory. So if I go back to my desktop directory here, I am going to use my tool called Shred dash V for verbose dash N. And here I am going to specify the number of times in which I want to override this file. I want to override this file maybe 6 times. And then I specify the name of the file. The name of the file is pass1.txt. If I hit enter, it shows that Shred has randomly overridden this file 6 times. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Meaning that if now I open this file, pass file, if I open this file to see if that information is still inside, we are going to discover that the information is no longer there. Look at it. You see, it has overridden this file. It has changed the information inside this file. So that is the first command you are going to be taking today. The second command you are going to be taking is Shred dash V for verbose, which stands for show me progressively what you are doing, and then a dash U, because the previous command we did, we just overwrote the file, which means that the file still exists somewhere. It did not permanently delete itself from the system. Now we want to permanently delete this file. So we do a dash U for permanently delete, then we state the file name pass1.txt. If I hit enter, you see that? It shows that Shred overwrote the file the first time, second time, the third time, and then now it is removing it. This is the process in which it took in order to remove the file, and finally, the file has been removed at the end here. Let us prove this concept. Let us see if this file still exists on our desktop. If I do an ls, you see, we have pass2.txt, pass3.txt, and pass4.txt. To be sure, let us go to our operating system, or let us go to our desktop and check. Look here, we no longer have that pass1.txt. So let us continue. The next thing, the next thing we'll do is let me clear my screen again. And then now, what we want to do is we want to use shred dash v for verbose, which I consider you know already, dash u for delete, and then a dash z standing for zeros. I want that shred should replace data with a series of zeros at the end. And then I am going to specify the file that I want to work on, or I want to permanently remove and also override it. So the file name in this case is pass2.txt. If I hit enter, you see the result we have here. Shred has randomly removed that, or has randomly dealt with the file the first time, second time, till the fourth time, and now removing it, it removes and it changes the information to a series of zeros like this. Look at it, zeros like this. So if I come here and I do a cat command on pass file on pass 2 and hit enter, we're going to see that it said no such file. Pass file 2 does not exist. Let us come back here. Let's go back to the desktop. You see that pass file 2 does no longer exist. That is why we have that information there. That is why we have that information there, my friends. Now, going back to the last command of the day, which is what you are going to be using on the field when you go out there to shred data. Because why we are doing this is because an organization may have tons of data which it wants to destroy. It will not take a scissors to be doing it, or to be overriding one file after another. It has to just use a command line in which it can help itself or help her organization to permanently delete this information. So what do? You are going to use a sudo, meaning that give me administrative powers. You do a dash verbose, a dash u, which stands for permanently delete, a dash z, which stands for overriding the file with a series of zeros, and then you're going to add a dash f, which says that even if a file needs administrative powers or root powers before it is deleted, forcefully delete this file. Now, let us delete the file. Before doing it, let me go to another terminal. Let me go to another terminal and we look at what is inside the file so we can prove our concept. Now, if I do a cat and I do pass3.txt and I hit enter, you see that what? The information inside this file is I am going to the market. So this is the file, this is the information our organization wants to destroy or want to dispose or want to shred. So let me go back to the previous directory where we were and we destroy that file. So now we are here, sorry. Where is it? We are here. This is our command. I said v for verbose, dash u for permanently destroy, dash z for overriding the file several times with a series and replacing it with a series of zeros, and then dash f for forcefully deleting those files in which we don't have that administrative power to delete it. So now I am going to write the name of the file, which is pass3.txt, which we just checked inside and we saw that it told us that the information inside was I am going to school. If I hit enter, after hitting enter, we discovered that we made an error. And the error is that I wrote sudo and I did not write a tool which we have to use. So I have to go back here. I have to go back here to that command and I will say sudo. I put shred and then I think we are good to go. Then if I hit now enter, you see, it's asking me for my password. My password is Kali. If I hit enter, you see the results? Now it tells us that shred has overridden this file 3 times, and then he has now removed this file, meaning that even if this pass3.txt was a file that needed administrative powers for us to delete, it will be deleted because we have used a dash F, which is for forcefully removing data, meaning that this is just what you have to do if you want to dispose of files in your operating system, if you want to dispose of files in your organization. So another way or one thing you can do before we go is that you can as well do this, and then you do a dash, you come here and you do a dash n for the number of times you want to overwrite the file, and then you put maybe 10 times. It means that this file is going to be overridden 10 good times. It means it's going to destroy it again till the 10th time. So guys, this is the information I wanted to share with you. This is how hackers permanently delete information from your system. This could also help ethical hackers to hide information or to assist organizations, large organizations, in deleting files which they want to dispose of from the organization. Examples of such files could be what? Personal identifiable information like your health status. So, guys, this is just what I want to share with you today. Remain blessed. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and then wait for the next post. Thank you.